I am gonna do now is me and Jeff are gonna do a trailer reaction on Avengers Doomsday, the confirmation for Steve Rogers' return, and then you got the Odyssey, the new Christopher Nolan trailer for his new movie, The Odyssey. So that's gonna be great to react to that. So that's our trailers. So let me do the Avengers Doomsday.
I don't care about Christopher Nolan, whatever.
What? Oh
I
my!
don't. I don't care about that movie.
You will like it. I think you will enjoy it. It's gonna be the next Apple Hammer.
Did you say that that's the Apple project?
Yeah, that's his next project for next year.
Who?
Christopher Nolan. The Odyssey is his next film, and yeah, and Bruce. There he is.
Who cares? How does this make sense?
I don't know. They're gonna confirm that. Yeah, right there. Steve Rogers will return.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Why not show something from the movie? Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't get any of that. Honestly, I'm sorry, but like, I literally cannot even think. I don't understand at all why they would do that.
I know.
What does that accomplish?
Well, it's been long rumored that either Steve Rogers was coming back, so they were trying.
This is a new Avengers team. You know what I'm saying?
No.
This is an old character. You know that they killed off basically already. You know,
I know
that they then said, oh, we're gonna bring back, as an alternate, dimension, or whatever, multiverse, version or whatever type deal or whatever, right? Like do a cameo, Now you're releasing a first fucking teaser or whatever with featuring the fucking actor.
I know. So apparently, because this is the end of the month. Apparently, there's the discussion. They're releasing like multiple trailers of Doomsday for this week. I don't know.
But
That's
why
true
even make that short teaser with him? Because honestly, are you honestly going to tell me that with all the fucking characters we already know are going to be in this film, but all the Phase 4 and Phase 5 characters, all that shit, and then the returning characters too, they're going to have enough time to actually give any legitimately large roles or screen time to characters like Captain America and Steve Rogers and and Chris Evans when he's dead already, like he's gone.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This is going to be the breaking of the timeline. This is like the new timeline that happened after the end of Endgame. Also, just to remind people, I don't think he's going to be in this movie. I think he's going to be more in the Secret Wars movie in 2027. Think about it, because there's other characters they're not.
Then what was the point of that trailer?
Well, I mean, first, I just confirming that he's in the new movies. That's it.
Didn't it say he's in Doomsday?
Yeah, but I'm looking at the Wikipedia. His name is not even top of the list. So
it said right there at the end of the teaser he's in the movie.
I know. So it's just confirming he's in the movie. He's in it. But I don't know how big.
So he's in both films.
Yeah, but I'm just guessing that he could be just in a supporting role in the Doomsday, and then maybe Secret Wars is more of a bigger role. That's my theory, but that's just my opinion.
I hope so. There better just be some kind of flashback cameo deal or something like that in that next Avengers movie, because I'm sorry. I love Chris Evans as Captain America, but it would make no fucking sense for that movie to have an active, participating Captain America, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans in the movie. It would make no sense. It would not help the movie.
we'll see. I kind of agree with you. I mean, the time travel thing is
How would you make his character flush and work with all these other new characters that are the new regime or whatever? How's that going to blend?
I don't know. But we'll see. All right. So let's get into
You
our
see what I'm
next.
saying? No, I'm just
I
saying. Look, you're the one that wanted to show me the trailer. I'm simply just giving you some feedback or whatever, because again, we're talking about the only MCU film coming out this year.
well, remember, Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming, but
When?
Next July actually. Actually, the trailer we're going to see the Odyssey is actually the week after that movie.
July 2026 is the release month for the next Spider-Man film.
Yeah. And then, of course, we know December is the Avengers films release date.
Doomsday comes out. Doomsday comes out in December.
Yeah, you just saw there December 18th, and then I think the Secret Wars is December.
Another full entire fucking year for the new Avengers movie. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Well, they were supposed to release in May, but then they push it back to give some time with the special effects and all that. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I don't know. I don't like.
They had a lot of years. They had a lot of years to make an Avengers movie. So I mean,
I know. That's the thing. Yeah. But all right, let's
for there to be issues with the scheduling now or like rushing stuff and stuff like that. Everything doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, their special effects were really got bad in Phase 4 and 5. So,
I'm telling you, man. Marvel Studios cannot afford to fuck up an Avengers movie.
Oh, no, they know that. They know that.
Seriously. You can do what you want with these other, characters or movies or whatever. But when it comes to the Avengers movies, you cannot go from fucking the standards that's been set by what we've already gotten, and then turn around and not, come through and fucking put together something halfway decent, with Doomsday.
Yeah.
It cannot be a bad movie.
No, I agree. All right. Our second to last trailer, The Odyssey, but
not with a budget of $600 fucking million and fucking 57 different fucking actors in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hopefully it's worth the money. They need it.
Yeah, right.
Big win. Hey, they need a big win to win back their fans.
After years of war.
If they manage to fucking shoot some good shit and they put out some good trailers, then people will go and they'll pay to watch the movie.
No one could stand between.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently there's gonna be 2 more. They say they got 1 before, which confirmed that they're gonna bring back the more serious Thor.
If they were smart, they'd put out as many fucking trailers as they can.
That's what I heard. They say a 4 trailer this week.
Promise me you will come back. What if I can't?
Yeah. The 31st is the new Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's the release date.
So I don't know, man. Honestly, that shit looks, like a Christopher Nolan, totally high-end, great-looking movie. But I'll be completely honest with you, bro. That does not look like a creative, interesting film to me.
Okay. Yeah,
It looks
I can
it
see
looks
that.
like it looks like a historical film based on the Viking era of history, and focusing on simply a bunch of Vikings and shit like that doing Viking adventure shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're getting monsters in this movie apparently. So,
Where were the monsters?
oh, there was a shot where we saw like a giant coming into the cave. You can pull that back up.
Oh yeah, I mean, God, I hope this movie has like some magic or creatures or something, monster or something. It needs
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
I mean,
saw I saw nothing like that.
yeah, it was very quick. Let me just pause the clip. You like Oppenheimer, right?
I was looking for something supernatural or magic or like monsters or something or whatever. I saw nothing.
Yeah, it's very grounded. Let's see.
That's what I said. It looks just like a simple standard Viking movie.
Yeah. Just give it a moment. Get that. Uh, this sword. Yeah. Okay. Here's the cave, and then I think a moment right now you're seeing right here. Like, look, right there. Like, that is a giant man, a giant creature coming into that cave.
Okay, something.
Yeah, it's something. They're really hiding these creatures. And then this, I think this is zombified soldiers, right? Like, I mean, you don't
Oh,
see them.
they were zombified.
Yeah, look at them. They're coming from the ground right here. And like, look, they're like out. And like, look
Oh,
right there.
they actually dug out of the ground.
Yeah,
I thought so, but I couldn't tell.
yeah. This is based on the Homer's Odyssey, where they're dealing into like the Greek mythology. Like Circe is in this movie.
Oh,
Um,
okay. So like gods and beasts and creatures and
yeah,
monsters and
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Yeah, so it's based on that, and
Yeah,
so
I mean, honestly, with Christopher Nolan, I was expecting to see a bunch of like creatures and magic and
yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see that more in the next trailers. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm a big Nolan fan. I like his films, and my personal favorite is The Inception. And I was so happy he won the Oscar for Oppenheimer.
Well, yeah, I mean, and he likes to do sci-fi stuff. So, like, with him, you'd expect there to be a lot of like, elements of supernatural and magic and uh, creatures and what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, very exciting movie. Of course, Tom Holland's in this movie, which is good. So he's gonna have two big movies this year, next year, towards the end
I
of
mean,
July.
Christopher Nolan is so creative. I couldn't imagine him making a film, a standard film of any kind,
Yeah,
and not adding elements that make it, weird and sci-fi and
yeah,
scary and what I
yeah.
mean.
No, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, but no, he's gonna do it, which is good sign. But yeah, yeah. So Jeff, sir, happy holiday.
I think Christopher Nolan is at a point in his career where he's probably just thinking, you know what, I just want to do stuff that like it seems like fun and seems interesting to me, is different.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And challenging or whatever.
yeah. I mean, he won the Oscar, so he can do whatever he wants, which I'm very happy. Yeah,
Yeah, he has he's had a string of successful
films.
blockbuster films. You know what I'm saying? Highly well received. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everything he touches is good. So it's like at this point, I mean, honestly, what does he have to prove? I mean,
yeah. He's already proven himself with the Dark Knight trilogy and yeah, Inception and Oppenheimer. Yeah, he's
yeah,
so set.
he,
He's set.
if you want to stay motivated at the top and all that, and stay working and all that, you got to challenge yourself and do different shit and
Yeah, and he's challenging him again. Just adapting this book into a big epic, fantasy film.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man.